Well, forget Taylor v Van Barneveld. Never mind about Van Gerwen against Price. Ashton against Sherrock is the game that many darts fans have been waiting to see, and we have it for you now live here in the last 16 at the Women's Series. One of their hopes of moving up the order of merit
25,
and earning a spot at the Grand Slam and eventually return to the World Championship will take a hit here because only one of them can go through. Fallon Sherrock, who made history at the World Championship, becoming the first woman to win a game at the Alexandra Palace before winning another, and also just last weekend becoming the first woman to reach a televised PDC final. Goes up against
95.
Darting royalty in the four-time world champion Lisa Ashton, another lady with a first to her name, the first lady to win a tour card via Q School. Colin Lloyd, this potentially is going to be the most talked about matchup in darts, isn't it?
Very much so, very much so. Two big guns colliding, and we're only at the last 16 stage. And it's a massive game. It's a massive game in the context of being a last 16 game. Like you were saying, Chris, you know, whoever wins this game could push on and, you know, take a big step forward into actually qualifying.
130 set.
You know.
Yeah, absolutely. I should welcome as well viewers on Facebook, watching via the PDC's Facebook page. If you want to watch the rest of the Women's Series and indeed the European Tour event that takes place this weekend, just head over to pdc.tv and find a subscription option that suits you. Just £3 for a day pass for
59.
The events taking place today. Can't get a skinny latte for that. Fallon Sherrock looking to draw first blood in this one. On the ball.
97.
Wasn't far away.
Huge sign of respect there. Ashton sitting back on 150. Sherrock straight away, treble 18, 18, no hesitation, straight at the ball, but 25 now to wrap up the first leg.
17.
A chance for Ashton. She's got a choice to make here. Uses the ball.
79. Yep.
I think that's in the treble.
Game shot.
It was in the treble, and she's found the double 7, and 93 is taken out after Sherrock had missed an opportunity. Lisa didn't seem sure that that was a break of throw, but it was, and it is advantage Ashton in the early stages of this match.
58.
As we like to say in the darts, Merv, it's only a mini break. It's only a break if you hold your throw. So Lisa will be trying to apply the pressure 55. Here to take a 2-0 lead, actually hold her throw and get a proper break. But she's going to have to work for it because we know that Fallon Sherrock is a top-class performer. Her recent results have shown that she can go through the gears, as we like to say in darts.
Yeah, absolutely. Both flag bearers
57.
in this sport, Fallon Sherrock and Lisa Ashton. But Lisa has got the better of Fallon most of the time when the pair have gone head-to-head. In fact, in recorded ranked meetings, the
96
head-to-head doesn't make great reading for Fallon Sherrock. Just one win from 17 matches against Ashton, and that was the most recent one in the semi-finals of the last event of last year's Women's Series.
85.
That's absolute madness. We spoke about it before, Chris, didn't we? And I was absolutely shocked
97
with that tally.
This is the first time as well since 2016 that the pair of them have met in a stage of the tournament earlier than the quarterfinals. Eight of their last 11 meetings have been in finals.
100.
Whether anybody would think that's a great thing or not here, Chris, that's the beauty of this tournament here. No seeds. Your names are all in the hat. This 56. Could be a first round game.
May well be at some point. 12 events to go. I'm sure it won't be the first time that we see this pair go head to head. This time it's Sherrock on 150. And Ashton going for the bull, but finding it to double her lead in this match.
Well, could that bullseye be a significant shot in this match?
60.
Chris, all the momentum now is with Lisa Ashton. And we know the sort of player that she is, but also the sort of player that she is also
96.
when she's in front.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a couple of 90-something checkouts to start the match. We were lavishing purple pros on the finishing of Fallon Sherrock
40.
earlier in the day, but Lisa Ashton absolutely clinical in the first couple of legs here.
100.
Is it fair to say, Chris, over the past 3, 4, 5 years, and not being
85.
disrespectful to the likes of Dida Hedman, Lorraine Minstanzi, Anastasia Dobromyslova, that these two have been the big hitters, the big names in ladies darts,
56.
world darts.
Yeah,
And Makuru, of course. No disrespect to Makuru.
I think so, yeah. Makuru won those last couple of Women's World Championship titles, but these two really have been trailblazers. Mentioned all the
26.
all the firsts. Forgot, actually, how could I, that Lisa Ashton had another one to her name, didn't she, when she became the first female player to average over 100 on TV at the UK Open
130.
early this year in a match against Aaron Beanie.
Very strong leg here by Lisa Ashton.
58.
Sitting on 1-1-2 after only 12 darts. No, she's got a minimum of 6 darts at it, but might only need 3. Tops for a 3-0 lead.
92.
Well, all Fallon can do, she'd look at the bull here,
90.
does, to make sure she leaves the finish. All she could do was hit and hope. She's done the hitting bits. Here comes the
Game shot.
hoping. But the way that Lisa Ashton has been going out in this match, there's not much hope for Fallon Sherrock. It looks like another defeat at the hands of the Lancashire Rose, who's averaging just shy of 90, and that's rising.
99.
I wonder, Chris, does... as a player, you try not to look at
121.
stats because every game is different, every venue is different. I wonder if Fallon's had a sneaky little look at that stat and does it play a little bit on her? The darts she's played over the last couple of years, we know she's very capable, very dangerous player, whether it be in the ladies' code,
58.
the men's code, darts in general. We know how dangerous she is, but I wonder if does she suffer with a little mental block when it comes to playing Lisa Ashton?
I think with everything
92.
considered, the head-to-head itself, but also the interest in the pair of them, and the fact that every time Fallon does something special, then social medias are washed with, yeah, but Lisa's
97.
better than her, and vice versa. I think for the pair of them, actually, that a match against each other is the one that carries more pressure than a game against any other player, male or
81.
female.
Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. It's always talked about who was better, Phil Taylor
65.
or me. It's just no, not at all.
Well, you were the number one once, Lloydie, but Lisa Ashton is the number one in this match so far. Fallon Sherrock is going to need a showstopper here, or it will be a whitewash win for the 4-time world champion Lisa Ashton.
128.
It's a good setup.
Game
But
shot,
Ashton
hammer match,
has
Lisa
been
Ashton.
simply sublime in seeing off Sherrock 4-0 here in the last 16 at the first Women's Series event. No doubt about who was boss in that one. Lisa Ashton completes a 4-0 whitewash victory against Fallon Sherrock.